Good afternoon, everybody. Little did we know that 6.5 years ago, Angela went line dancing at a country bar, and we would end up here today with this fabulous couple. Before I begin the vows, I would like to introduce to you Angela's mom, Evelyn. You don't have to stand up, but we are so happy that you could come from the far north over here and be here to share this with her. And George is daughter Sharon and her husband David, and Sharon's sons and George's grandson Brian are here. Hey. Okay. And we have George's son Paul. Where are you? Yay. Yay. And we have George's daughter Kristen and her husband Javier. No. Just one. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here this evening in the presence of these witnesses for the purpose of uniting in matrimony George and Angela. The contract of marriage embodies the ultimate commitment to a loving, permanent relationship between two people. It should not be entered into lightly, but with a deep understanding of its obligations and responsibilities. In turn, marriage is the most rewarding of all relationships. Marriage is a living thing and must be regarded and cared for accordingly. It requires continued recognition of the separate identities and needs of both persons who compose the relationship. It requires caring feelings and consideration for the feelings of one another. It requires permission from each partner for the other to be real. It requires acceptance of the total person, realizing that in each of us is a negative aspect which lies side by side with our positive aspect. The reward of a living marriage is unconditional love and regard, and a safe place where each partner can make himself or herself vulnerable, where defenses are not needed and barriers fall down. While the absence of pain is not guaranteed, shared intimacy, love, and human growth are fostered in a loving marriage. George and Angela, be sensitive to each other and never assume or take for granted the feelings of the other. Do not overpower or be absorbed by the other. Be separate, but be together. Care much and pay attention to the delicate living relationship you comprise. Consciousness of its fragility will ensure its strength. Angela, do you take George to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love and comfort him, to honor him, and stay with him in prosperity and adversity, and be faithful to him so long as you both shall live?
I do.
George, do you take Angela to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love and comfort her, to honor her, and stay with her in prosperity and adversity, and be faithful to her so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Please take each other's hands. Angela, please repeat after me. I take you, George, as my husband.
I take you, George, as my husband.
To share my life and love.
To share my life and love.
To honor and respect you.
To honor and respect you.
for as long as I shall live.
for as long as I shall live.
George, please repeat after me. I take you, Angela, as my wife,
I take you, Angela, as my wife,
to share my life and love,
to share my life and love,
to honor and respect you,
to honor and respect you,
for as long as I shall live.
for as long as I shall live.
Angela, as you place this ring on George's hand, please repeat this vow. With this ring, I pledge my constant faith
I pledge my constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I be wed.
I be wed.
George, as you place this ring on Angela's hand, please repeat this vow. With this ring, I pledge my constant faith.
With this ring,
Pledge
I
my
pledge my
constant
constant
faith
faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
All right, and now I think we're going to hear from the harpist, or did you want me to finish?
I don't know what
Don't go away yet, I haven't finished. Okay, we're almost finished. All right, before I pronounce you husband and wife, Miss Angela, do you understand all of the terms and conditions of marriage?
Yes.
And you agree to follow all of those terms and conditions?
Yes.
Do you need to talk to your lawyer?
Is there a judge in the house?
George, do you understand all of the terms and conditions of marriage?
Yes, I do.
And do you accept to abide by all those conditions of marriage?
Yes, I do.
Do you need to talk to a lawyer?
Possibly.
All right, now, my order is this. You cannot forget anniversaries, birthdays, or the holidays, and if you fail to buy a gift for each other, it's state prison, not county jail, okay? All right. According to the laws of the state of California and by the authority vested in me as a judge of the Superior Court, I now pronounce you, George and Angela, husband and wife, this 20th day of October 2012. Congratulations. You make this bride. You're not supposed to kiss me. Supposed to kiss the bride. Okay, this is it. Come on. Congratulations. Yeah.
When you did a good job.
Beautiful job.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And yourself too.
Yeah, you look beautiful too.
There's a lot of smack on the face.